After 9 months, Alice finally gave birth to another baby, the day she had been waiting for. Now she could sell the baby and become rich again, just like she always did. But this time, things weren't going to be so easy because her husband was not ready to lose another baby. He couldn't understand why his babies always went missing after birth. That's why he came up with the best idea, watching the baby himself like a house nanny until the child grew. "Honey, you don't have to do all that work. I'm your wife. I can watch our baby. Nothing is going to happen to our baby through time." Alice tried to convince him, but he disagreed.
If you enjoy watching my story, please hit the follow button to start following me now.
Where I go, he goes. If I go to work, he goes with me. Let me see how my baby is going to disappear this time, Mr. Paul said. No matter how hard Alice tried to convince her husband, he just didn't agree. But Alice needed to sell the baby to General Lucas. "I heard you gave birth again. Are you not in for business?" the general said to Alice on the phone. "I will. But what? Just give me some time. Remember, the baby is only useful for ritual when he is less than 2 months. The clock keeps ticking," the general said and ended the call. By this time, Alice had no choice but to take things to the next limit, kidnapping her own child. She teamed up with some kidnappers and paid them, telling them to burst into the house while they slept, bring them to their knees and take the baby. "I'll come and get the baby," Alice said. Alice went back home. Her husband had increased the security system of the house, but she was going to make it easy for the kidnappers. She left the door open and turned off some security systems before they slept. At night, the kidnappers came, bursting into the house. Alice and her husband were forced to their knees, shaking, while the kidnappers pointed rifles at them. They took the target and left. Alice cried fake tears like she hadn't planned it. By morning, her husband sat sadly like the world had come to an end. The funny part is, even the baby he was sad about wasn't his baby. I know you're wondering how, but his wife cheated on him. But here is the good news. The kidnappers took the targets to their hideout and the leader began to speak. "We can't let that happen. We can't let this innocent child go through anything. Not when I know his father. That man saved my life once. I recognize his face. Boss, what are you saying? We were paid for this." "No, I said no. That man I saw in that house once saved my life when everyone else rejected me." "So what are we going to do?" one of them asked. "Expose the mother." "What, boss?" "Yes, I made a promise to that young man that one day I was going to repay him for his kindness, and this is the only opportunity. This is the best chance. One more word from anybody, and that person is dead." Continued. Hit the follow button to start following me now. Like, comment, and share this video to unlock the next part.